Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is William Heinman, and this is Just Force 911, where we look at how our public officials do their job or they completely and totally screw it up. So, there's been an update. The governor, the attorney general, and just a whole list of people that in Phoenix, Arizona, have jumped on the bandwagon and finally got the charges on the black gentleman that Phoenix police beat up um, dismissed. So, and hey, real quick, do me a favor. If you have not, and I'm doing this now because I have some other stuff I need to go over with you guys. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Hit the like and share. Helps my algorithms. Thumbs up, thumbs down tells me how I'm doing for you guys. Bell icon tells you when I put out a new video. And if you would, please do that. Dave Biscobee with Channel 15 has been staying on the top of this problem with Phoenix Police Department and the DOJ. Um, the Phoenix tried not to let the DOJ know about what was going on with this case, and it's a travesty after travesty after travesty on this. So the bottom line is the charges have been dismissed against him. And at that point, what I'm going to do is go over two things. And you guys know where this is going, okay? If you watch this channel at all. The first one, a violation of oath of office by a public official. And I don't care if it's a police officer, if it's a mayor, if it's a city council member, if it's a judge, if it's anybody that has taken an oath of office, okay? Which covers a whole lot of people. If they break their oath of office, it's a felony, okay? A felony, not a misdemeanor, not a slap on the wrist, not a we're going to let you retire early, we're going to let you resign. No, it's a felony. You're going to take the ride. You did the crime. You do the time. Sorry, baby, suck it up, okay? Now, the second one is if a police officer or police officers, in this case, put charges on you and they're dismissed by the DA or anyone else, like this one is, those charges go back on the officer. Now, why do you do that? Because misconduct. We're finding out that the officers are able to use their arrests for promotions, and this needs to stop. Now, the only way we can do that is if everybody gets together, call your congressmen, your senators, your legislators, your governors, your mayors, and your city council members, and let them know we want to change the law, okay, in two deals. Two, okay? One, you break your oath of office, boom, felony, automatic. Cannot be talked down for any reason. If you're guilty, felony, end of story, which means you're out of there, Jack. And that's the way it should be. Second one is that if a police officer puts a charge on you and it's dismissed, it goes back in the officer. Going to stop them from being stupid. Well, I doubt it. Being sovereign citizens, having qualified immunity, and having an IQ of 20, probably not. But it's going to help. Okay. Now remember, when you call your legislature, your legislators, your congressmen, your mayors, your city council members, whoever it may be you call, please be polite. Don't be nasty. Don't be mean. Don't be rude. Be nice. Please. Because we want to get the law changed, and you're not going to get the law changed if you're a butthead like these clowns are. Okay? So don't do it. Be nice, be polite, be kind. You know, we can do this. We are the citizens of the United States of America. We have a constitutional right to do what we do. And if they don't like it, tough crap. We don't care. It's our constitutional right. Tough shit. Sorry. It's the way it is. These scumbags in Phoenix, Arizona, PD, need to go to prison. Perjury, failure, or false, what is that? False, putting stuff on the report that's not true. Falsifying documents, that's it. Lying under the color of law. Kidnapping under the color of law. They kidnapped this guy because they made stuff up. We know it now. Put these guys in prison. Prison. You know, orange jumpsuits for years. Let's get this stuff stopped. Because you put enough of them in jail, this will stop. Oh, if I do that, I might go to jail. Yeah, the way it should be. If we can go to jail, so can you, clowns. And you should. All right, Dave Biscobee is going to tell us more about this, guys. Check this out. I am so stoked this happened. I am so glad that this gentleman beat this rap, because these two scumbag cops are scumbags to the end. And if the union backs these clowns up, I hope they burn that union to the ground. I really do, because they don't deserve to be there. Now, do not go and burn their building down. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we take the union apart, we get rid of them. Don't need them anyway. We know this because the DOJ has been into Phoenix. And they want to take over the police department. What does that tell you? Their union sucks. All right, guys, let's check this out.
Breaking news. Case dismissed against a man at the center of this violent arrest in Phoenix. The ABC 15 investigators were the first to release this video to the public just 1 week ago. A Phoenix man who is deaf with cerebral palsy was punched and tasered by 2 Phoenix police officers back in August. We then took you inside the preliminary hearing where those officers testified they felt their actions were justified. Fast forward to this week when top leaders and community groups started speaking out about the controversial arrest after it gained worldwide attention. And breaking tonight, the Maricopa County Attorney has announced charges against Tyrone McAlpin have now been dismissed.
Governor Katie Hobbs also taking action. She wants police across the state to get more training following our investigation into the violent arrest of McAlpin. More on the governor's call in a moment.
Okay, I'm going to stop right there for a second. They don't need more training. They need to be held accountable for their actions. 1, violation of oath of office becomes a felony. 2, you put charges on somebody that doesn't stick, comes back to you. That's what we need to do. Let's stop this nonsense.
But there are fast-moving developments since we first broke this story. New tonight, 2 state legislators demanded police and prosecutors drop the charges against McAlpin. So did the Democrat running for Maricopa County Attorney. And again, just moments ago, the case was dismissed. The National Association for the Deaf also sending the city a scathing letter with a list of demands, and the NAACP meeting with the Department of Justice on this case.
That fallout is not stopping, and that's because our chief investigator, Dave Biscobee, he broke the story, and it's why the governor's office is now telling him they want immediate action. Dave.
Yeah, that's right. We'll get to the governor's action in just a moment, but getting to this case dismissal, Tyrone McAlpin was facing charges of aggravated assault and resisting arrest. And this just came in, this statement from County Attorney Rachel Mitchell. And this is what she wrote about her decision to dismiss this case. I promised I would personally review the case, including a large volume of video recordings, police reports, and other materials that have been forwarded to my office. On Thursday of this week, I also convened a large gathering of senior attorneys and members of the community to hear their opinions as they pertain to the case. I have now completed my review and have made the decision to dismiss all remaining charges against Mr. McAlpin. And that leads us to the governor. She's also the one taking action because of our report.
Tase him, tase him, tase him.
Phoenix police are investigating the way officers arrested Tyrone McAlpin, yelling commands and insulting him
Hands behind your back.
as they repeatedly punched and tasered him.
Get your hands behind your back.
In response, the governor's office just released the following statement to ABC 15. Quote, Governor Hobbs is committed to protecting all Arizonans and is deeply concerned about the images from Mr. Tyrone McAlpin's arrest. While we await the investigation's results, the governor's office has directed AZ Post to issue reminders to all law enforcement agencies about the training created in partnership with the Arizona Commission for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing.
We do not need more training. We need to hold these clowns accountable.
Crucial training is designed to ensure law enforcement can engage effectively with individuals with disabilities. She urges all public safety personnel to participate in this training, even if it's not mandatory, to prevent similar incidents.
Move. Hands behind your back. Hands behind your back.
After we broke the story, the Arizona Commission for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing put out a statement saying they provided the Arizona Peace Officer Standards and Training Board with special training about communicating effectively with those who are deaf, but those trainings aren't being much utilized. And in court, here's what the two officers who arrested Tyrone said about their training.
Light training with people who are hard of hearing.
Okay, can you tell me more about that?
That was about 7 years ago. I don't remember much of it.
Have you received any training in dealing with members of the public who have disabilities?
Maybe briefly, but nothing that I recall.
Several disability rights organizations have noted the first officer goes after Tyrone immediately. So the problems in this case run deeper than a lack of training about deafness. But they underscore it's still vital since 1.1 million Arizonans are hard of hearing and 20,000 are culturally deaf. Now, we also heard back from the state police board, and they confirmed they've now reached out to every police agency in Arizona about the training. And when it comes to the internal investigation from Phoenix Police into their officers involved, we're going to stay on top of that case and let you know what happens. Back to you.
Okay, guys, like I said, we don't need more training. What we need is these sovereign citizen scumbag cops or any other public official that breaks their oath of office needs to be held accountable with a felony. There are already laws on the books to handle this. They just need to be run through. They need to be taken care of. These cops need to go to prison. Prison. Not a slap on the wrist. Not you get to take early retirement. You get to resign. Prison. Orange jumpsuits. Okay, guys, that's all I got. Subscribe, and thank you. Leave a comment. Bye.